Hey, and welcome to another episode of Badminton for Kids. I recently did a video on how you can intercept as a front court player with your forehand. And you can see a link somewhere here, okay? So, now that you know how to do forehand, not front hand, silly me. What about the backhand? When do you go for backhand and how do you do it? The reality is, when you get ready like this, even if the shot is over on this side, on your left side, you actually don't go for backhand. The reason is to go from here to here, that's too late already, right? So therefore what you find a lot of players around here, they'll go like this, right? So here, and it's only when it's past this point where they can reach this side comfortably, that's when they will go backhand. Okay, so don't go backhand here. You're gonna go. So everything is forehand from here to all the way out there. Okay, and it's only when it passes this point, then you go for backhand. And of course, with backhand, it's difficult because you're losing so much time to change your grip and reaching for it, as well as changing your footwork to step right. So so if I go back. Let's bring the camera down a little bit so you can see. So this is forehand, right? The moment you go backhand, right, you got to step over. So that just decrease your speed to trying to get to the interception, which is difficult. Yeah. So you would have seen the video about how to change grip. So it's almost the same principle. You move your hand first to track the shuttle, and as you move, quickly go on the backhand, okay? Now, the important thing for you to think about is, as you can imagine, as I'm getting ready, my hand is in front of me, the racket's in front of me. So as you change, you have to keep everything in front as well, right? Keep everything in front and get ready to basically, I would call it tap. That's what it is, squeeze and tap the shuttle. So remember, it's not about going here and do a big swing. It is just simply too late. Unless the shuttle is floating up in the air, waiting for you to come and do this heroic, heroic shot. But most of the time, you just don't have enough time to do a big swing. By the time you do this, it's too late. And most people I've seen will either hit it out or hit into the nets, right? Because they're trying to hit, when they hit, it's either too late, so the racket's too flat, that shuttle go out, or they try too hard and trying to hit it down, and they tend to overhit it and just go straight into the net. So it's better to either keep it in front, reach for it. Remember, you want to hit the shuttle as high as possible, because once that shuttle go below the tape, go below the height of the net, you can't do a lot of power because it will either go into the net or go out, right? So you're trying to reach for it, racket high, hand high, and squeeze and tap it. So just to recap, getting ready, turn, track, switch to the racket. As you can see, my hand is very loose. The racket is hanging off my fingers. The thumb is here, right, from here. And you get ready, squeeze. Certainly, if you don't have enough time, then make sure the racket is still up here rather than back here, okay? The difference between the timing between here and here is quite big when it comes to a fast shuttle and you're trying to get the quick interception. So leave it out here, the racket's out here, and just lunge and squeeze. So if I go here, boom. Does that make sense? So don't try to go for power too late. This is even worse. Oh my goodness, and trust me, I've seen a lot of that, and hopefully as you're watching this video, you can go, yeah, that's what I did last night or last week or whatever it is, right? And that's why you don't hit those shots very well. So keep it in front, keep it high, reach for it, tap. Quite often, like you want to be stable when you hit, so often you land before you hit. So as you can see, you land before you hit. But when you kill a shuttle like that, then it's one of those few times that you can hit first and then land, just because your feet can't move fast enough to intercept the shuttle. So you go, it's the same as when you go forehand, right? Jump, hit before you land, okay? So learn to keep everything in front, learn to squeeze and tap, and learn to concentrate on hitting it high rather than about power. Power means slow reaction time. Power means light hitting, okay? You want to hit as high as possible, so reach for it and squeeze, okay? Next time, I want to teach you how to do like, you know, this window. Because sometimes if it's close to the net or if it's too low, you have to do the shot rather than the tap shot. But hopefully that was helpful. Please let me know what you think below. Like hopefully this can make you realize why you've been hitting this shot kind of wrong. And yeah, just hopefully help you to be better as a front court player. So subscribe and click on the bell button, and thank you so much for your time, and hope you had fun watching this video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.